Hello, Travis Huppert here. You might know me as Naughty by Nature on Facebook. Happy to announce our new partnership with Mr. Russell Lawson, owner of Jig Pro Shop. He has decided to carry our whole line of what we call our perfect mandrels. Thought I'd walk you through kind of the three different models of perfect Turk's head mandrels that we are making for Russell. The smallest one comes on a 1/2-inch PVC tube, has two sliding collars that adjust up and down the length of the mandrel. It has even bite counts around the two collars. The bigger row has 15 bites, the smaller row has 12. The next size up is the 1.25" model. Same thing, this is an 1.25" PVC tube, two fully sliding collars, 30 bite counts on the big bite count ring, and 24 on the smaller bite count ring. And then our biggest version is the 2-inch model. It has the same hole layout as the 1.25". 30 evenly spaced bites around one ring and 24 evenly spaced around the other. The reason for the number of bites, it allows you to, any number that is divisible by the bite count rings, you can tie an evenly spaced Turk's head with these. If you wanted to tie, say, a 6-bite Turk's head, you could use a 24 bite ring and skip every 4th hole. These are wonderful tools from if you're just beginning to tie a Turk's head, just want to learn about Turk's head, or you're a very advanced tier and you've tied thousands of these. It's just a great tool, multi-flexible. All the tubes are 12 inches long, which allows for a long tie, short ties. It pretty much gives you flexibility in length, and with bite count also in lead. You could tie so many different options just on one of these. What I use these for example, take the 1/2-inch one. Some ties I typically do with something like this would be like a mini mag light flashlight cover. This is not paracord. This is I think this is handy 100 or 16th inch rope, but it's smaller cord. Smaller cord works great on these as well. You can see here I'm working on a handle grip that's going on a project that was tied on the 1/2-inch version. You can see that's a pretty big knot on a very small mandrel. Don't think that just because it's small you can't tie long lead knots. It's really good for that. You see a lot of people on Facebook now doing Turk's head type bracelets. This is the perfect tool for that. You could tie your entire Turk's head on this, slip your core cords right through the center, and then pull your tie right onto it. It's really slick. Some other things I use it for, small closer knots. So like this little gaucho that goes at the end of our tie, that's where, having to be able to slide the collars close together, you can do a tie like that. Set it up on the mandrel. Really easy, really fast, multi-use, and it just has a lot of versatility. As we move into the mid-side range, the 1.25", what I primarily use this size for, I tie a lot of ties on billiard balls. This 1.25" mandrel with these collars that are approximately 2 inches on the outside are perfect for that. It would also work for, here's an example of a small decorative covering I put on a old antique bottle. My wife uses this for various things. Another good example of what this size kind of gets you, maglite wraps. Maglite wraps are perfect. You can actually take these two collars off, put them onto the maglite, and complete your tie right on right on the light. Pretty slick. As we start getting bigger, this guy's would be for really big ties. A lot of projects, like you want to cover maybe a long handle, you could tie it on here and stretch that knot out. It'd be perfect for that. Here's another example of a bottle I covered, but you can see it's a big tie. This 2-inch guy would be real handy for that. So they all have their place. You could also, if you had the set, what I've found is they will store inside each other. A couple end caps on this and you're ready to go. You got them all right there, easy, convenient storage. So depending on what you primarily tie or interested in, we have the right size for you. It's just a matter of matching up the size to your ties. Obviously I make them so I have one of everything. What you'll find with these sets, what these come with, they come with set screws and a small wrench you install in these holes. You get 30 screws with the Turk's head and the wrench, which allows you to tie up to a 15 by tie. That's a big knot, guys, and that should be plenty of flexibility. Most of the stuff you do will probably be less than that, but you have those available. In our next video, we'll be showing how to set up and tie a knot on one of these. We'll be using some reference material, but we'll do that next. Thanks.